If you're vocally pushing, you might need more head and neck anchor. Head and neck anchor is a term used in Estill Voice Training to refer to that sense of good work that needs to happen in the center of your head. It's that place behind your nose, under your brain, above your soft palate, right here. By engaging the muscles in and around there, that's gonna help reduce effort at the level of your larynx. So this is a really foundational, important exercise that you should be incorporating anytime you're doing high intensity speaking or singing. But let me start by saying that the term anchor can be loaded for some people. And if you read all the voice teacher forums, there's lots of strong opinions about this word. For me, this does not mean tightening. The term anchor, think of anchoring or anchor as allowing the ship to float gracefully on the water and stay where it wants to, while keeping that sense of buoyancy. So this is a gentle, positive thing that's gonna engage more work here so you're not working so hard here. Okay, here are some of my favorite prompts for head and neck anchoring. So first, you can flare your nostrils. Imagine you're smelling something gross. One of my students says, this is like if a dancer comes out after dance class and is stinky, but you don't want to offend them. So ooh, girl, So flare your nostrils and sing or speak, and compare that with what it feels like to have a relaxed face. Notice that relaxing your face might actually make it harder to speak or sing, but lightly flaring the nostrils is gonna make it easier. Number 2 is lifting your ears. So can you move your ears back? Some people can't do this, but I think of, imagine you're Dumbo and you're letting your ears flap. See if by keeping your ears back and up, does that make it easier on the larynx for you to speak or sing? Number 3 is lengthening the back of your neck as if you're eavesdropping on the conversation behind you. I'm from Jersey. We love a good diner in Jersey. I always imagine that you're eavesdropping on some juicy gossip at the table behind you. So find that position and then speak or sing. Okay, number 4, you could bite your pinky while speaking or singing. Hey! Notice that sometimes it's easier to do that with a closed mouth with light engagement above your top teeth. So this is not about engaging or tightening the jaw. It almost feels like you have an engagement right here. Which leads me to number 5, biting an apple. This is as old as dirt. So imagine you're biting an apple and your teeth get stuck. You might feel engagement again up behind the top teeth. See if you can keep that sense of support while speaking or singing. Number 6 is imagining a sneeze. When the sneeze gets stuck and you're wait, I have to sneeze. You may feel your ears pop when you do that. Your eustachian tubes are opening. That's part of those muscles that are engaging, part of your soft palate muscles that are an important part of this head and neck anchor. When you imagine a sneeze, that's gonna engage that. Number 7 is the front row yawn. That's where you're in class and you don't want the teacher to know that you're tired. So you can imagine just yawning like that. Not enough to lower your larynx or open your mouth, but enough to once again pop your ears. High intensity speaking or singing is not relaxed. So choose one of those prompts that works best for you and then compare what it feels like to be in a relaxed place versus actually using your head and neck anchor. So let me give you an example. If I'm totally relaxing and trying to do an arpeggio or something, if I'm doing it's fine, but it doesn't feel as good as engaging my head and neck anchor. It's easier, it bounces off the piano more, it feels less effort here. So even if Joe Schmo is not gonna differentiate those, a professional singer is gonna notice that without anchor, you're gonna get tired throughout the show or throughout the week. So find your best anchor prompt that works for you and put that into your practice. There are a ton more prompts like these. If you're interested in learning more about them, check out Estill Voice Training at estillvoice.com, or you can hop on my email list to learn about an upcoming course where I'll be teaching a level 1 or level 2 Estill Voice Training course. I'd love to hear in the comments which of these prompts worked best for you, and feel free to ask any questions. For more self-assessments on how you can free your voice and deepen your support, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. As always, if you're experiencing any vocal issues for more than 2 weeks, make sure you see an otolaryngologist or a speech language pathologist who specializes in voice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.